Hi guys, and welcome to my March favorites. Okay guys, so first things first, I just got off of spring break like a couple days ago, and a couple of my favorites got left. I actually went home for spring break, and mom's gonna either mail them to me or she's gonna bring them down, and hopefully I'll actually have them, but for right now we're gonna do images right here. So my first favorite is the Biore cleanser. It's for your pores and blackheads. I've been looking for something for pores for a really long time because before I was using the professional primer and it worked pretty good, but I wanted something to actually help my skin and not mask things. And the charcoal cleanser did that really well. I've been without it for 2 days now, and my pores are still doing pretty good, but of course I do want it back. It's not heavy as you would think it would be because the smell is like eucalyptus, and it's really powerful when you first smell it, but it is not harsh on your skin at all. I have the older version. I got it at Ulta during my birthday month because I had double points. But it's still a really good product, and either form, whether it be the old pump or the new pump, it's just the same. So please click that down below, and it is actually really amazing, so please check that out. And the second favorite is the Russel Hydrating Lip Balm. This is the lighting. Hopefully I'll put a picture up there. It's really hydrating. I usually put this on before I put on lipstick, which has been a huge practice by me in regards to like lip balm and stuff. But this one has menthol in it, and it tastes really good. Well, it feels really good on the skin, and it's really good because it has vitamin E and a couple other things in it. It came in a double pack for like $2.99. I was very happy with this. I'd say it could rival EOS as far as product quality. So check that out. So the next favorite came in a little sample bag when I bought more stuff from Clinique. It is the Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. And I wanted a moisturizer for night because I do use the Olay Fresh Effects. But I wanted something that I could put on at night and it still be really potent, really good for my skin. And so far, this one has been the best. It's heavy, but not too heavy. And it's a gel. It's heavier than you would think on your hands when you feel it, but really good if you just really need a heavy moisturizer. If you're oilier skin, I'm oily skin, but it works great for me. But then again, I'm using like a cleanser to help with oily skin. So be careful. I check around in the store. I know Clinique has a ton of moisturizer and a ton of skin products. So do check around. This is a really great buy or sample because they do give a lot of samples, and this is a huge size for a sample. So now let's get into my makeup favorites. If you watched my videos from a couple years back, you will know that this is actually the first foundation I ever owned. So this is a really big throwback. This is the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Foundation. So it's been around a long time, so it's got to be a lot of reviews on it if that's what you're looking for. Stay Matte is really good by itself, but I do recommend a powder or setting spray if you have oily skin, because this is kind of meant for oily skin, but it gets the job done, but not as hardcore as I would like it to. It just depends on how oily your skin is. So this is really good, really good shades. I'm in Clove 28, and I've been Clove 28 since I was like 14, 15. Really good, really large packaging. It lasts forever, and I use it every day. So I'm pretty sure I talked about this before. This is the Nars Multiple in South Beach. And it's kind of a tan bronzy color. If you're paler, you could probably use it as a contour stick, maybe, because it's just so shimmery. I started highlighting my face with it, and I feel like this will be really good for the summers. I usually go down the bridge of my nose and up my cheeks, and I've noticed a really big improvement. I used to put it on with my fingers. Now swipe the stick and use my beauty blender to just tap it out. Really good results. I highly recommend it. These are like $10 on Amazon and eBay. And if you want the regular size on eBay, it's $20. So I would recommend getting the regular size. South Beach is everywhere, and everybody has it for some reason. I don't know. But I'd recommend checking it out. Really good. The next thing was given to me complimentary by Influenster, and if you want to click down below, I made a video about that. It wasn't really good quality because it was kind of like a quick thing because they were timing me on it, but complimentary mascara. It's by YSL, which is really good, and I was really surprised at how the packaging was and everything. This is the brush, which by my standards, it's not a brush that's like, oh my god, I need to try that. But it does amazing things for your lashes. I will put my Instagram photo down below. I did a before and after picture, and it is really, really good. I think this retails for like $30–40 online. I feel like it'll last a long time, even though I think mascaras only last like 1 or 2 months. I keep them longer because I feel like an expiration date is just the recommended date, and it didn't come with one on the packaging. So, but if you do pick this up, it is a great buy. And they also come in colors, so be sure to check it out. And also check out Influenster, because that is a really good website for either up-and-coming YouTubers or just regular people if you like surveys. This was a sample I got when I will show you my purchase because I'm so happy about it. This is the All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray by Urban Decay. I've heard things about it, but I never used setting sprays. I used the e.l.f. one like years and years ago. I didn't like it. It was like $3, and I just ended up trashing it because the spray bottle wouldn't work. The formula was bad. I tried switching over bottles, and it just wasn't a good product. So I started using this, and oh my gosh, I've used it like 3 times in the past 3 days. It is absolutely amazing. It sets your makeup. I have gone all day through classes, like long days of classes, like a 5-hour lab, and come back. My makeup is still flawless. So I highly recommend this if you can get your hands on it. I don't know as far as use goes because I haven't had it that long, but I'm pretty sure I might get a bigger bottle of mine. Oh my goodness, many of you all know if you follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, my Sephora page, how much I coveted the Naked 2 palette, and I finally got it. Cindy decided she wanted to feed my addiction for my birthday, and she did it like right on time, and the packaging is absolutely amazing. It's got Urban Decay written here. Really, really good palette. Here's the inside. This thing folds over, but it makes me nervous. The brush is actually really good. Like, if I wanted to, I could travel with it by itself, but I do like to have other brush options. The palette is really, really universal. I think when I go traveling this summer, I will just take this palette, and I might get a single of a brown matte shade because it does not have a brown matte. It only has 2 matte color, well, 3 if you want to count the black shade, but really, really good, really amazing. My favorites right now is Busted, which is in my crease right now, YDK, which is on my lid, and Chopper, and Snakebite is coming in really, really close last. Really, really good palette. I really recommend it. Turns out if you rack up enough Sephora points, you can actually use your Sephora points, which transfer into dollars after a while. You can use that to purchase prestige cosmetics, which they call them, and Urban Decay was part of that, so I saved like $5 or $6, which was really, really good. Overall, I say this palette is truly amazing. I think everyone should at least own one Naked palette, but if possible, this Naked palette is the best. Now let's get on to hair. My first hair favorite is the Elixir 5 Floral Elixir. Number 4's packaging is so weird, but it is the number 4 hair oil. If you Google that, this is what comes up. Really, really light. It looks very watery, but it is a really, really good oil. I can even go as far as to say it challenges the Josie Maran Argan oil. Really, really good. It does come with a pump. Josie Maran comes with that little squirt scientist thing. Either hair types, this is a really, really good product. Really, really light. Really, really great. No smell at all. Nothing that's offensive or anything like that. So I highly recommend it. So let's get into movies for this month. I have movies and TV have been my everything this month. So my first one off is The Princess and the Frog. And I know this is a really, really old movie by now. It came out in 2009. But it has been my favorite movie this month. Many of y'all know I'm planning a trip to New Orleans, so get ready for my travel series. I'm very excited about it. The movie has been really, really good. Just really, really funny if I'm just not doing anything and want to watch it. I've watched it about 6 times this month. No joke, because it is so cute, and when it first came out I was not all that into it, but now it is like the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I like it so much. And the TV shows, the first one is Private Practice, which it's kind of like the sister spinoff of Grey's Anatomy, and it goes in like Addison's life. Really, really good. Not that many seasons. I think it's about 4, maybe 6 seasons. It takes some time to get into it because the plot line at first is kind of slow. You can tell Shonda Rhimes was kind of playing around with it. Really, really good though. Highly recommend watching it if you've got time. It's an easy, light show. Like, it's, oh my god, gasp. But it's not all that hardcore, and it's not as hardcore as Grey's Anatomy. But it's really, really good if you like medical shows. The next show that I liked was Rain, and it is, I did not think I'd like this, because I remember when it first came out and everybody was talking about it on the CW, and I was like, never really liked stuff from history, but like once you like give it a chance and really get into it, I've been hunting for season 2, so if you can find season 2 for me, please link that down below. It is really, really good. Francis is just, he needs to go on somewhere. Sebastian is like, he goes in a nice style, if that's possible. And Mary is just the best queen ever. So if you like history, especially English history, check it off down below. And the last movie that I've loved, and Cindy, if you're in the comments right now, you can attest to this. My favorite movie is Focus. And it is with Will Smith in it. The girl that they used, I don't know her name, but she was like the best girl that they could have used for the role. Like, she looked normal, and I mean, I'm not cracking on models or anything like that, but she looked like a real girl. Like, she had thighs, she had kind of curves, but she was still kind of thin, and she wasn't plastic surgery. She was just a really good girl, really good actress, and I hope she gets, well, I doubt she'll get an award, but I want to see her in more movies. And Focus is kind of centered around a con man who kind of falls in love with this girl, kind of tries to come back and con her, and she kind of cons him. It keeps you on your toes, and every time you expect the plot to go one way, it switches. So you really need to watch that. Really suspenseful, but it's action, but kind of not action. Like, if you're a clever person and you like witty things, it's like right up your alley. So really check it out. It is rated R, I think, but it's pretty good. Like, it should be rated PG-13, but there are some cuss words in it. But do check that out, and Will Smith looks amazing, I have to say. So for books, I do not have it with me because, again, I forgot it on spring break. It is The Devil Wears Prada 2 book, which is Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns. And it's pretty good. I've gotten like 5, 8 chapters in, and it's pretty good. It's not as girly as the first one. Like, this one is like real woman problems when you get in your late 30s. She's old now. When in my standards, she's kind of old. And she's getting married, but she's like having remorse, like wanting the old boyfriend back and all that. I don't see, right now I haven't gotten to the part where Miranda comes in or anything like that. So I can't speak for that part. So far it's pretty good, but it is kind of jumpy. So you might have to flip back and forth. But really good read, especially if you like Lauren Weisenberg, who's one of my favorite authors. Now, let's get into clothing. So, many of you, like, you follow me on Instagram, this picture, which is like my picture of the week, it's got like 31 likes now. And this is the Aerie low back tee. This is the front of it. The color is peach wash. And this is the back. I got a extra large. It was kind of big on me, but I do have a lot of chest area. It's meant for like bralettes and pretty back bras and anything like that that's strappy and that's in style right now. It's really, really soft. I'm thinking about traveling with it this summer. I'm not sure though. It does wrinkle a lot, so keep that in mind. If you have a folding method that helps with wrinkles, that would be really good. Other than that, it's long sleeve. Kind of keeps away the cold, but you don't want to wear it on like a chilly day too much. And look at Aerie, because they have really good stuff this summer. And this shirt is, I think it's like $24, $25 online. Really, really good. And they have free shipping right now. So check that out. And the next favorite is my red vest, which I have to say, it is pretty amazing. Mom got this at New Directions. And I like it a lot. It's actually really, really warm for like spring days. and I like it because it's just really good fabric, really well made, and it keeps away stains, and I really like it. My music playlist for the month has to be Sugar by Maroon 5, and also 45 Seconds, I think that's the name of the song. It's by Paul McCartney, Rihanna, and Kanye West. I didn't know he could sing, but he actually sings pretty good. So I will link my Boho Vibes playlist down below. My techno favorite is the iPad case. I have a really old iPad. It's like the iPad 2, like the second one that ever came out. I like it. It's pretty good. It's kind of old though. And Cindy, who has been just feeding my monthly favorites this month, she got me this case, and I really like it. I had the Juice Couture case. I think I might travel with the Juice Couture case because it can stand up like this, and I can watch movies on it, whereas this can't. It's kind of like you have to fold it down like that. It's best for like school, and the iPad does go to sleep on it. Y'all might think this is so old, why is she talking about this? But I really like it, and it's magnetic, like it comes off and it clips on. So I really like it, really convenient. I think it can keep away like some fingerprints and stuff. And I kind of like the green color, like the Princess and Frog. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my monthly favorites. Please click the links down below. Check out Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, anything. And anyways, guys, I will hopefully see another video if you stay tuned. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye!